Hey everyone, welcome back to the No Niche. Every week we explore a brand new topic, and today we're tackling something that affects nearly all of us: procrastination. You know the drill. You have important work to do, but suddenly the dishes, your phone, or that random YouTube video becomes incredibly interesting. Why does your brain love putting things off even when you know it's a bad idea? In this episode, we'll look at the surprising science behind why procrastination feels so rewarding, what's really happening in your brain, and practical ways to hack it so you can actually get things done. Let's finally understand this universal struggle. Procrastination isn't just laziness. It's your brain doing exactly what it evolved to do. Your brain is wired to seek immediate rewards and avoid immediate discomfort. Important tasks often feel hard or boring right now, while scrolling social media or watching videos gives quick dopamine hits. This creates a perfect storm where your brain chooses the easy pleasure over the future benefit. Evolution favored this because in the ancient world, immediate survival mattered more than long-term planning. Understanding this helps us stop beating ourselves up and start working with our brain instead of against it. At the heart of procrastination is a battle between two parts of your brain. The limbic system wants immediate pleasure and avoidance of pain, while the prefrontal cortex handles long-term planning and self-control. When a task feels difficult or boring, the limbic system often wins by steering you toward easier dopamine sources like your phone. This isn't a character flaw, it's just your brain doing what it's designed to do. The key to beating procrastination is making the important task feel less threatening and the distractions less appealing. Let's bust some common myths. Procrastination is not laziness. It's often a symptom of anxiety, perfectionism, or overwhelm. Many procrastinators actually work very hard once they start. It's also not just poor time management. The biggest driver is usually emotional. The task feels threatening to your brain in some way. Understanding this shifts us from self-criticism to problem solving. You're not broken. Your brain is just trying to protect you from discomfort. This perspective alone can reduce a lot of the shame around procrastination. Perfectionism is one of the biggest drivers of procrastination. Your brain would rather delay a task than risk doing it imperfectly and facing criticism or failure. This creates a vicious cycle where nothing gets done. The solution is embracing good enough and focusing on progress over perfection. Starting messy is often better than not starting at all. Many highly successful people are not perfectionists. They're just good at shipping imperfect work. Giving yourself permission to be imperfect is one of the most powerful anti-procrastination tools. Perfectionism is one of the biggest drivers of procrastination. Your brain would rather delay a task than risk doing it imperfectly and facing criticism or failure. This creates a vicious cycle where nothing gets done. The solution is embracing good enough and focusing on progress over perfection. Starting messy is often better than not starting at all. Many highly successful people are not perfectionists. They're just good at shipping imperfect work. Giving yourself permission to be imperfect is one of the most powerful anti-procrastination tools. Procrastination is almost always emotional. We avoid tasks that trigger feelings of inadequacy, overwhelm, or fear of failure. The task itself isn't the problem, it's the emotion it brings up. When you feel the urge to procrastinate, ask yourself, what emotion am I trying to avoid right now? Addressing that emotion directly is often more effective than forcing yourself to work. Self-compassion and breaking tasks down help reduce the emotional resistance. Instead of relying on willpower, build better systems. Use implementation intentions. If X happens, then I will do Y. Make starting ridiculously easy. Design your environment to support the behavior you want. Track small wins to build momentum. Accept that some days will be better than others. The goal isn't perfect productivity. It's making progress most of the time. Systems that work with your brain's natural tendencies are far more sustainable than forcing yourself through sheer willpower. Here are some fun facts. Procrastination has been around for thousands of years. Even ancient Greeks complained about it. Everyone procrastinates, including highly successful people. The most common reason isn't laziness, but task aversion. And, interestingly, moderate procrastinators are often more creative because they let ideas incubate. Understanding these facts can help reduce the shame around procrastination and let us approach it more strategically. The biggest shift is moving from shame to strategy. Stop calling yourself lazy and start seeing procrastination as a signal that needs addressing. Focus on making the next action easier rather than forcing yourself to be perfect. Celebrate small wins and be patient with yourself. Build systems that work with your brain instead of against it. Over time, these changes compound and make getting things done feel much more natural. So that's why your brain loves procrastination and how you can start hacking it. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress with compassion for how your brain actually works. Thanks for learning with me on the No Niche. If you enjoyed this episode, drop a like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what topic you want next week. Also check out my other channel, Neurodivergent for Noobs, link in the description. Stay curious, be patient with yourself, and I'll see you in the next episode.